Well, I've attended this event for the past 2 years and was really impressed by the overall content being presented. I had an opportunity to present, walk through the Tech Expo, seeing what's being presented there by the different companies. And it's just really exciting to be there, kind of the sense the pulse of the state of technology. And so I really welcome the invitation to join the advisory board to work with my industry peers to help ensure that this event, this conference delivers or continues to deliver, high quality content to the attendees. Yeah, so I'm actually going to be giving two presentations at the event. The first presentation is going to be as part of the strategic forum, and I'm going to focus on the concept of a carbon-free society and the role that hydrogen derivatives like ammonia and methanol, and carbon capture, both direct air capture as well as point source capture, could play in this society. Because it's really important for us to think about that future state and what are the technologies that are going to be critical for that, as well as we understand the role of carbon in our society. The second presentation I'm going to be giving is going to be focused more on nuclear power, which we know provides carbon-free power, carbon-free electricity, and how it can be integrated with other technologies like electrolysis systems to produce hydrogen and other synthetic fuel precursors. And as part of the presentation, I'll also be providing an update on GE Vernova's innovative technology and ongoing research. Now, just to add as well, one of my colleagues from GE Vernova, Matt Davidsaver, will also be speaking at the event. He's going to be talking about operational considerations for integration of full-scale carbon capture systems with natural gas combined cycle power plants. Well, I'm really looking forward to learning about advances in technology in the technical sessions, obviously connecting with my peers in the industry. I'm really looking forward to the technology expo. It just provides a great opportunity to talk with technology developers, see the technologies they've got on display, understand where they are in their process, what they see as the commercial opportunities. And then just frankly, personally, I'm really interested to hear about updates on hydrogen technologies, on low carbon fuels, and carbon capture projects. So it's just a great opportunity to really immerse oneself in kind of the industry and the state of the art for the 2 days. It's a really great question. And unfortunately, answers really haven't changed dramatically in the last few years. It's cost, infrastructure, and policy. Hydrogen costs more than the incumbent fossil fuels we consume today. And hydrogen produced from electrolysis and even steam methane reforming comes at a higher premium. We know that capturing carbon is expensive. To reduce the cost of these technologies, and doing so will create demand, but we need sustained public and private investment to really drive this. And that sustained investment can help accelerate this cycle. And that cycle, right, that cycle drives investment. Drives investment. That investment then leads to technology development, and technology development can lead to further cost reductions. And then you build this cycle. But you do need, again, sustained investment. And what that means is policy that helps drive and create the climate for that sustained investment. And it's not just the cost and the policy, it's the infrastructure. These technologies need the CO2 pipelines, they need the sequestration sites, they need, hydrogen storage or CO2 storage or ways of producing and moving, the synthetic fuel precursors. So there's a lot of work that's got to be done. But again, it's just this, it's the cost, it's the infrastructure and the policy to help drive, sustained policy to help drive the investments. Look, we know that we have technologies in place today or have technologies today available to reduce carbon emissions from power plants. We could do so using low carbon or lower carbon fuels like hydrogen or ammonia, ammonia technology for the uses of fuel and gas turbines in development. We could use carbon capture. But these technologies add cost and impact dispatch on the grid. And dispatch on the grid is typically as a function of cost, the levelized cost of electricity. And so we need kind of similar, as we talked about before, kind of the challenges. We need policies that are encouraging the adoption of these technologies, and specifically, right, the technologies that will help us reduce carbon emissions. We don't want policies that pick a specific winner. We don't want policies that define which technologies are adopted. We really should set a target. Hey, what are, for example, the carbon emissions we want to target? Provide the targets we want, and then let the industry, the technology providers, the OEMs, the developers, the utilities. Let the market decide what's the best technology to meet those goals. But we really do need that policy that drives, again, sustained policy that drives people in one direction as a community, as an industry, and then let the markets decide, where capital should be invested and what are the right technologies.